welcome back to my channel. It's Casey. This is a video is filmed on the same day as the one you've just watched. If you've watched it, if you haven't watched it already, quickly go back to yesterday's video and watch that about my huge announcement. My first trimester video. So I'm gonna talk about my first trimester. So I was about 4 weeks when I found out that I was pregnant. And the reason why I thought I might be pregnant, I was so bloated, and I get bloated before my period sometimes, but I was like super bloated. I was like, something's not quite right here, and my boobs were really sore. And again, I have sore boobs, and I just, you just think maybe like, so I did take a test, and it did come back positive, and I was like, holy crap! Like, I didn't, although I suspected. I think people do that. You do that anyway sometimes. Maybe I am, and then you take a test. It's like, actually, no, I'm not. So I wasn't actually expecting it to come out positive, and when it did, I was like, holy crap. Like, wow. I've never had a positive before in my life, obviously. I've never been pregnant before. So it was a bit scary. And then I've always said, I'm not going to tell anyone until I'm like between 8 and 12 weeks pregnant. I'm not going to tell anyone. Obviously, apart from my partner, which is Mike. I'm never going to tell anyone. I was sitting there on the bed. I was like, I need to tell my mum. I need to tell her. So that I was meeting her that evening anyway. So I asked Mike, I said, do you mind if I tell my mum? And he was like, no, he didn't mind. He's like, I can tell whoever I want. He's really good. He's good like that. So I was in the car. I was driving to my granddad's house, and I was like, I didn't know how to do it either, because like I've never experienced this before. So I was like, Mum, was talking about stuff, and I was like, oh, I've got something I need to tell you. And she's like, oh, okay. So I was like, I'm pregnant. And she's like, oh, wow. And then she was healthy, happy and stuff. And I told my sister that day too, because I was seeing my sister that day. But I didn't obviously tell, and I had to tell my friend as well, because she was going away with her friends that weekend, and I couldn't wait. Like Chloe, I think you know Chloe. I couldn't wait. I just had to tell her. So I told those people straight away. If you want more details of how I told people, I can make a video about me revealing it to people. But yeah, my symptoms that week were super bloated, and my boobs were really sore. And I mean like super sore, like, even if I just like brush past something, I was like, like the pain, it was really bad. And I probably had really sore boobs up until I was probably like 8 or 9 weeks pregnant. It was pretty bad. I also had cramping, which can be very normal. So that's also why I thought I might not have been pregnant, because I started getting more cramping after I found out I was pregnant. So I thought something bad could have happened. I was like, oh, a bit worried and stuff. I also experienced, like, so I'm just going to go, like, generally throughout the whole trimester, the different symptoms I had. So, that first bloating was really bad. Probably up until, like, 5th or 6th week. And then it died down. Sore boobs up until I was, like, 8 weeks, 9 weeks pregnant. And they're still tender, but they're not like that sore now. And then nausea, that didn't really start until 6, 7 weeks pregnant. Yeah, I didn't have that much nausea. I've been sick probably about 5 times, but been feeling sick. So, like, they call it morning sickness, but sometimes in the morning I'd feel sick, but then other times I wouldn't. At night, so morning and night was mainly when I felt sick or when I was hungry. And it was a case of, I am so hungry, I feel sick, I need to eat. But when I ate, I couldn't eat because it just made me feel sick. So I actually lost weight in the first trimester because I wasn't eating properly because I couldn't eat. It was really, really hard. I didn't fancy anything. I went off all my food. It's like even now, I can't, the only meat I really eat is chicken. Ugh, I can't eat chicken at the moment, which is really bizarre. And if you know me, you're like, what are you going to eat? So I've been eating like burgers and stuff, because I can eat like beef. So mainly like burgers and stuff. But otherwise, food aversion is real. It's really strange as well, because like, I've heard other people say it, and I'm like, nah, I'd always eat what I want to eat. But I just can't. It's really weird. Things just taste so different. Even like Coca-Cola. I love cherry Coke a lot, and I actually had a craving for that. I think I was like 6 or 7 weeks pregnant, so I was drinking cherry Coke, and then after that I was like, ugh, I couldn't drink it. It made me feel sick. I was like, it's disgusting. So the only fizzy drinks now, if I do drink a fizzy drink, I can drink is like fruity ones, so like Fanta or Sprite, or like I had Tango Cherry the other day. I went to Subway and I got one of the bottles because I didn't fancy Pepsi. I was like, I just can't. Sorry guys, basically my phone got full of storage, so it cut out. I was saying about only being able to drink fruity fizzy drinks such as like Sprite and Fanta and stuff. You know, you lose your train of thought. So basically that was mainly my nausea. I still have it a little bit sometimes, like if I'm feeling hungry, I feel a bit sick, but as soon as I eat, I'm okay. I don't have as much food diversions. Food aversions. Oh my god, I got confused. One of those. Yeah, I think they're mainly my symptoms. I haven't gained a bump yet. I'm just fat. I'm actually fat, so it's just fat. If you ever like see me walking down the street, or something. I think that's mainly it. I can't remember what else I spoke about. So I spoke about being bloated. I spoke about my nausea. I spoke about how sore my boobs were. I haven't really had any breakouts or anything. I didn't experience any of that. I get really hot sometimes, but I don't know if that's just me, because sometimes I'm hot when people are cold, and I'm cold when people are hot. So I don't know if that's just me, but if I get hot, I'm like really hot and I need the window open. Even though like we are in the middle of summer, it's actually been kind of cold the past couple of weeks. So if I'm hot, I'm like dying hot. I'm also very thirsty, like thirsty all the time. I just want more all the time, which is good. It keeps me hydrated. I don't know if I mentioned that one of my symptoms has been constipation. Now, I suffer with constipation anyway, and pregnancy has made it a hell of a lot worse, which is not good. So yeah, being constipated is horrible. But I guess it's just a symptom. I don't think there's much else to say about the first trimester. It went pretty quick. I've been taking vitamin D and folic acid, which I've been advised to. Now they're telling me to take pregnancy care or something, vitamins. So I'll have to look that up, because I'm meant to be taking that now, which I don't mind taking vitamins and stuff. Also, when I went to the doctors, I went to my scan on. If you haven't watched my last video, I'll quickly show you the scan picture. I went to my scan 2 days ago, which is Tuesday, the 1st of August, and that's the picture we got. So that's the baby's head, the baby's body, and its legs up here. And they said I was 13 weeks, not 12 weeks, because it's just dating scan. So I'm due on the 6th of February 2018. I also saw the doctor, and they wanted me to take aspirin so I don't get high blood pressure, because I am overweight. Baby was all fine. 2 hands and 2 feet. So the anatomy looked good. They had to take a blood test and I get results of what that meant in a couple of days. I can't remember what it was for though. But I said I went to anatomy checks and stuff like that, and all health checks. So I find out if the baby's got any disabilities. It's just so I can prepare for the future. You know, you want to know if anything's wrong. Also, if it's life-threatening to me, then you know I need to know these sort of things. But everything seemed fine at the scan. I think that's mainly it for my first trimester. It's nothing what you expect it to be. Like I don't know, like I always thought that pregnancy was going to be like not a breeze as such, but like especially like when you're first pregnant, I thought it was going to be like pretty just simple, like, you know, because you can't feel it, you don't show and stuff like that, but you actually experience a lot of like symptoms, and it makes you feel like tired. Like I had lower back pain was one of them as well. Like from walking around a lot, I get really lower back lower back pain. So I just want to say, I don't know about where everyone lives, but in London we have the baby on board badges, and I once saw a lady who had a baby on board badge and she was flat as anything. I was like, you are not that pregnant. You do not need, well, not like you do not need that, it's not me to judge, but I was like, you know. So my dad's in. Hold on a second. Do you want tea, Mike?
Yes.
Yes, please. So like, I wasn't obviously going to judge or anything, but just bear in mind, if someone is wearing a baby on board badge or any type of thing that makes you aware that they're pregnant, just bear in mind that although they probably don't look that pregnant, they're probably going through a hell of a lot. So, you know, sometimes they do need that seat, that priority seat. Like, until you've experienced it, you honestly don't know what it's like. Yeah, so if I have any questions, just leave them in the comments down below, and any video suggestions, let me know. If I can think of anything else, I'll add it in another video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Thanks guys, bye.